Welcome to Mental Game Mastery, where we dive into the world of sports psychology and peak performance, designed for you to level up your athletic career.
Hey there, athletes. I'm your host, Coach P, bringing you mental performance insights and stories from being in the trenches of athletic coaching. As a mental performance coach, I get the privilege to work with all athletes across all sports. Before we continue, I just want to take a moment to thank you for being here and listening to me today. And I also have a favor to ask you. I'd ask that you'd subscribe to the show. You just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's right down there. I'd really appreciate it. It helps the show grow. And it will help the show evolve to where I can bring on successful guests that you will benefit from. And hitting subscribe helps you not miss out on any content that is released that will help you grow in your athletic career. So thank you again. Now let's continue. And today we're continuing the series on how to leverage our energy. In my first episode on how to leverage our energy, I described the 4 buckets we need to be aware of as the physical, the emotional, the mental or creative, and the spiritual. Today, we're going to discuss a topic that is often the most personal and least discussed aspect of the athletic journey, but yet can be transformative. The last bucket on our list, and that's the spiritual, because it transcends the boundaries of our physical endurance and mental toughness. It taps into a deeper, more profound source of power. And when I started this series, I defined the spiritual as recognizing that we might be more than just physical beings. It's looking at our 4 buckets and coming to the understanding that sometimes when we are beyond exhausted, it could be a need to refuel your spiritual tank. And just perhaps the best place to find strength, energy, purpose, and passion is not just from the success in the world, but living for a higher purpose than yourself and for a higher power. So I want to begin by defining what spiritual energy means in the context of being an athlete and how it weaves into the fabric of purpose, motivation, and a profound connection with the world around us. Because at its core, I believe spiritual energy transcends the physical grind and the mental strategies that are often talked about in sports. And let's look at it from a lens that it's what connects an athlete to a deeper sense of self. It's about finding meaning beyond the trophies and the accolades. And it's in the essence of why an athlete pushes his or her body and mind to the limit. Spiritual energy fuels that inner drive. It illuminates, puts the spotlight on purpose, and fosters a profound connection to something greater than yourself, whether that connection is to God or a higher power you choose to believe in. Purpose and motivation nurtured by your spiritual energy is of a different caliber. It's unwavering, deeply rooted in the essence of who you are and why you're on your athletic journey. This spiritual foundation empowers you as an athlete to see beyond the immediate challenges, to persevere with a heart full of passion, and to strive not just for personal success, but for the greater good. It transforms the pursuit of athletic excellence from a self-centered endeavor to a service, a gift, a mission that extends beyond yourself. It's the moment of when the stadium fades away and a reminder that we're part of a magnificent tapestry of existence where every drop of sweat and every breath contributes to this dance we call life. Embracing your spiritual energy invites a holistic approach to you as an athlete, one where physical ability, mental resilience, and your spiritual depth converge to create not just an exceptional athlete, but a legendary human being. It's a journey of heart, spirit, and unity that elevates the game you play to a form of art. And I invite you to reflect on your spiritual journey within your athletic pursuits. How does your athletic journey shape your purpose? How does it fuel your motivation and connect you with how you live your life? Remember, the path to true mastery is not just physical, not just mental, but also deeply, profoundly spiritual. And this spiritual energy can be a powerful motivator, providing a reservoir of strength that an athlete can draw from during their most challenging moments. The impact of your spiritual energy on your performance is multifaceted. First, it can offer a sense of calm and focus. Amidst the roaring crowds and the high-pressure situations, a deep spiritual connection helps center the mind, enabling you to perform with clarity and with peace. It also cultivates resilience because sports, just like life, are full of peaks and valleys. And tapping into your spiritual energy helps you navigate the adversity, not just as endpoints, but as part of a larger journey. And this perspective fosters resilience, empowering you as an athlete to bounce back with greater determination. And your spiritual energy fuels your passion and your purpose. For many athletes, their sport is more than just a game, it's a calling. Your spiritual energy deepens this connection. It canvases your daily grind with meaning and transforming the often boring routine practices into acts of devotion. This passion is what can propel you to push the boundaries of what's possible, constantly seeking to transcend your limit. On a broader level, spiritual energy fosters a sense of unity and connection. Athletes often speak of feeling connected to something greater than themselves, be it their team, their fans, or the very spirit of the sport that they play. And this connection is a source of immense strength, reminding athletes that they are part of a collective whole, a shared human experience. So, as an athlete, how can you cultivate your spiritual energy? Across cultures and sports, athletes have turned to spiritual practices as a source of strength, guidance, and resilience. And these practices vary widely, reflecting the rich variety of belief systems and personal convictions that an athlete will bring to their sport. The first practice, which I mention often on this show, is meditation and mindfulness. For many, this is where the journey begins. These practices help athletes center themselves, reducing stress and enhancing focus. By cultivating a sense of present moment awareness, athletes can navigate the pressures of competition with grace and with poise. The second practice is prayer in your faith. Prayer can play a vital role for athletes rooted in faith based practices. It's a source of comfort, a way to seek guidance, and a practice that connects them to their faith community. Whether it's a quiet moment of prayer before a game or routines that align with their beliefs, these spiritual practices provide a foundation of strength in uncertainty in an uncertain world. Next is using nature to connect. For some, spirituality is deeply tied to connection with nature. Outdoor athletes like climbers, surfers, and trail runners often speak of the profound sense of awe and belonging they feel when immersed in the natural world. This connection fosters a sense of harmony and balance that fuels their athletic endeavors. I've been on a couple of intense hikes, and during these hikes, I purposely stopped myself to take in the beauty of the surroundings and enjoy the moment despite what I may physically be experiencing at the time. Now, another practice are physical practices like yoga, blend the physical and the spiritual, offering a pathway to unity between body, mind, and spirit. For me, yoga is definitely one of those that allows me to enhance my flexibility, recovery, and my mental clarity. And lastly, culture and traditions. Some athletes draw strength from their culture and ancestral traditions, honoring the practices passed down through generations. For some athletes, this might include rituals, dances, or ceremonies that connect them to their heritage and offer a source of inspiration and empowerment. Now, the haka comes to mind. Let's take a look at the New Zealand All Blacks before the 2023 Rugby World Cup final performed the haka.
The haka full of mana for the All Blacks. We're almost there.
The manifestation of spirituality in sports is as diverse as the athletes themselves. It's a reminder that excellence on the field, court, or track isn't just about physical ability or mental toughness. It's also about the heart and the spirit. By embracing unique spiritual practices, athletes tap into energy and inspiration that drives them to achieve greatness. It's a deeply personal journey. It's unique to each individual's beliefs and experiences. Earlier, I gave some general practices, whether it's through mindfulness, connecting with nature, or engaging in community and faith-based activities. Here are some practical steps to help you connect with and refuel your spiritual tank. Number one is mindfulness and meditation. Now, I mention this often, and I mentioned it earlier. These practices help quiet the mind, reduce stress, and connect an athlete with the present moment, which performing in the present moment is what performing at your best is all about. So dedicate a few minutes each day to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and observe your thoughts without judgment. There are apps and online resources that can guide you through various meditation techniques. Number two, spending time in nature. Nature has a profound way of awakening our spiritual selves. Make time to step away from the hustle and bustle, whether it's a walk in the park, a hike in the mountains, or simply sitting by a body of water. Use these moments to feel connected to the world around you, reflecting on the beauty and the vastness of nature. It's a powerful way to recharge and gain perspective. And number three, expressing gratitude. Cultivating a practice of gratitude can shift your focus from what's lacking to the abundance present in your life. Consider going to get the free digital version of my Heroic Athlete Daily Journal at coachp.net/journal, or keep your own gratitude journal where you can jot things down that you're thankful for each day. And this practice will foster a positive mindset. It's going to elevate your mood and open your heart, which is a key aspect of your spiritual growth. Number four, engage in yoga or Tai Chi. Both are not just physical disciplines, they're deeply spiritual practices that balance mind, body, and spirit. These practices incorporate breath control, meditation, and movements to enhance flow and energy within the body. Joining a class can introduce you to the spiritual aspects of these disciplines, helping you to find inner calm and connection. And number five, exploring your beliefs. Take time. Take some time to explore and reflect on your beliefs. This doesn't necessarily mean adhering to an organized religion per se. However, for some, that may be a path to spiritual fulfillment, but it's about asking deep personal questions about why you believe the way you do. What do I believe about the world? What is my purpose? Exploring the Bible or other texts or philosophy, or even engaging in conversations with others can help bring clarity to your beliefs and your values. Number six, serving others. Acts of service can be a powerful way to experience and express your spirituality. Volunteering, mentoring, or any form of giving back can provide a sense of purpose and connection to the larger human community. Look for opportunities to give back that resonate with you, where you feel you can make a difference. It's in these moments of selflessness that many find a deep spiritual fulfillment. It's about finding that the influence of your spiritual energy extends far beyond the sport you play. It shapes your character, fosters a sense of belonging, and guides you through life's ups and downs. Because in the life of every athlete, in the life of every human, there are moments that test not just our physical abilities and mental toughness, but life has a way of driving us to our knees to test the very fabric of our spirit. Adversity doesn't discriminate. It can strike in any form, from an injury, personal slumps, personal challenges outside of sports. It's in these moments your spiritual strength becomes that beacon of light, provides a sense of purpose and hope, a reminder of the bigger picture beyond the immediate pain that you are feeling and the setbacks. But how exactly can you, as an athlete, continue to cultivate your spiritual strength and refuel your spiritual tank? When faced with pivotal decisions, whether related to your athletic career moves, personal relationships, or paths to recovery, your spiritual strength can serve as your inner compass. It encourages you to look beyond the facade of the fame, success, the external validation, guiding you toward choices aligned with your core values and your long-term fulfillment. Listening to your inner voice can lead to decisions that, while difficult, pave the way for your growth and your personal satisfaction. And then it's how we view the adversity that we face. Do you see it happening to you or for you? And viewing adversity through a spiritual lens transforms obstacles into opportunities for learning and your personal evolution. It's about asking, what can this teach me? Rather than, why is this happening to me? This perspective shift doesn't erase the pain, but it allows it to take meaning, making the journey through adversity a powerful chapter in your athletic story and in your spiritual growth. Sharing your journey of overcoming adversity, now this can have a ripple effect. It can inspire other athletes to explore their own paths. Athletes who openly discuss their struggles and the role of their spirituality not only bring personal and mental health challenges to the light, but also it's a testament to the idea that vulnerability paired with resilience is a profound source of power. Leveraging your spiritual strength to overcome adversity and make impactful decisions is a deeply personal journey. I get it. This is why I'm talking about it today. It reminds us that within each athlete lies not just a competitor, but a warrior spirit capable of remarkable resilience, of wisdom, and of growth. And as you navigate your path, let your spiritual strength light the way, guiding you to decisions that resonate with your true self and helping you rise above adversity with grace, mercy, and courage. And as I close out today's episode in this series on how to leverage our energy, remember that your spiritual energy is a boundless source of power and resides within each of us. Its impact on athletic excellence is profound, offering a pathway to resilience, to purpose, and a deeper connection with the world around you. So thank you for joining me on Mental Game Mastery. If you found this or any other of my episodes insightful, well, don't forget to hit that like button. Share this or any other episode on your social channels. Oh, and definitely subscribe. Continue to explore, embrace, and cultivate your 4 energy buckets of the physical, the emotional, the mental or creative, and the spiritual. And until next time, stay inspired, play your best when it matters most, and remember, the time is now.